Final warning. God says, someone is watching your house. This is not a drill. Something shocking will happen tonight, and if you ignore this, it will be too late. Listen to me now. Stop scrolling. You were meant to hear this. You didn't stumble here by accident. I have been trying to reach your heart, and now I am speaking clearly. Do not turn away. Do not dismiss this. The moment you ignore this voice, you may be walking away from the very miracle you've been praying for. What you're about to hear can shift your entire path, your safety, your future. This is urgent. This is holy. Stay until the very last word or risk missing something heaven prepared just for you. Comment Amen if you're ready to receive this word. My child, I have kept watch over you in silence. I've been patient. I've been merciful. But this is the hour where I must speak plainly. Someone is watching your house, not just with human eyes, but with a spirit that seeks to steal, kill, and destroy. You may not see it, but I do. You may not sense it, but I know. There is movement in the dark that is not from me. There is a plan in motion meant to strike suddenly, and if you keep ignoring my voice, it will catch you off guard. This is not to make you afraid. This is to wake you up. You have been surrounded by distractions, worries, temptations, and delays. But I am calling you to attention. There is something shocking coming tonight. You may already feel the tension in the air, the unrest in your spirit, the shift in your atmosphere. That's not your imagination. That is my spirit stirring your heart to prepare you. You need to return to me now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not after your next mistake. You need to come back into the shelter of my presence before nightfall. Because when darkness falls, not every soul will be standing. Some will fall because they ignored my warning. Others will rise because they chose to trust me now. Comment 1111 if you believe this is a divine warning for you. You think no one knows what you're going through. You think you're alone. But I see the nights you cry. I see the fear you push down and the weight you carry in silence. I have not abandoned you. I have not looked away. But you must listen. You must not brush this off. There's a trap set outside your door, not in the physical, but in the spiritual. And tonight, the enemy seeks to come close. He seeks to disrupt your peace, invade your home, and twist what I've been building in your life. But I'm telling you, if you cling to me, he will not succeed. I will send my angels to stand at your doorway. I will release my fire to surround your family. I will blind the eyes of the devourer and break his grip on everything that concerns you. But you must not delay. Repent where you need to repent. Turn off what you need to turn off. Remove from your life what you already know is not from me. You have felt me convicting you for weeks, even months, but you kept brushing it off. You kept saying you'll change tomorrow. There is no tomorrow in a storm that strikes tonight. Like the Israelites in Egypt, I am commanding you to cover your house. Speak my name over your doorways. Speak my blood over your family. Get your heart right. Return to prayer. Open your Bible. Shut out the noise. Because while the world laughs and mocks, I am shaking things in the spiritual realm. You don't need fear if you stay under my covering. But if you walk out from my protection, you will feel the weight of a battle you were never meant to fight on your own. You have been marked by me. You have been chosen. I didn't bring you this far to leave you, but your obedience is what activates my protection. Your surrender is what unlocks my defense. Don't wait for pain to make you run to me. Run to me now so pain passes over your door. I am not giving you this message to scare you. I'm giving you this so you can be spared. You know what it's like to be betrayed. You know what it's like to be watched by people who don't want you to succeed. But what you don't know is that the enemy has taken note of your calling. He has seen the oil on your life. He has witnessed your survival through seasons that should have broken you. And now, because he failed to destroy you before, he is trying to plant something near your house. He's trying to disturb your rest, divide your home, and pull you into a battle you don't see coming. But I see it. I see it all. You may think you're just tired. You may think it's just stress or bad luck, but it's deeper than that. It's spiritual. You've been under attack, and tonight is a peak moment. But you're not alone. I am with you. I am your shield. I am your defense. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, but you must let me fight for you. Stop trying to do it all on your own. Stop pretending everything is okay when your spirit knows something is not right. You've sensed it. You've dreamed about it. You've felt the heaviness. You've seen shadows move when no one's in the room. These are not coincidences. These are spiritual signs. And now I speak plainly. Don't ignore them. Tonight, pray like your life depends on it. Anoint your home. Cleanse your heart. Forgive the ones who hurt you. Speak my name over every room. Read Psalm 91 out loud. Play worship music in your house. Set your eyes back on me, and I will show you just how powerful I am when my children call on me. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed a 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words, and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Your breakthrough has been delayed long enough. Your peace has been shaken long enough. Your sleep has been attacked long enough. I am drawing a line tonight. And those who stand with me will see my hand move in ways that leave no doubt. Those who ignore this word will find themselves in a storm they cannot escape, but you are mine, and I'm still giving you the chance to come back into safety. You are not powerless. You are not forgotten. The enemy may have studied you, but he cannot touch you without my permission. And I say, enough. But I need your yes. I need your heart. I need your surrender. No more games, no more delays. Tonight you choose. The warning I gave you is not to frighten you, it is to awaken you. Someone is watching your house, and I mean that in the spirit. There is something looking to enter, to disturb, to plant fear, to tear down what I have been building in you. You are not crazy for feeling what you've been feeling. The unease, the pressure, the strange dreams, the flickers in your atmosphere, the arguments out of nowhere, the sleep that keeps being interrupted. This is not just life being difficult. This is the enemy testing the boundaries around you, but those boundaries were set by me, and I will not let harm cross them. If you stand in me, comment 222 if you trust me with your whole heart right now. You've been so close to breakthrough. You've been inches away from peace, but every time you get near it, something interferes. A distraction, a betrayal, a delay, an attack. You wonder why things keep falling apart right when you're about to rise. It's not chance. It's because hell has noticed your potential. You carry something sacred, something generational, something that was meant to bless more than just you. And the enemy cannot let that go unnoticed. But listen closely. My hand is stronger than any threat against you. My angels are not passive. My word is not a whisper in a storm. It is the thunder that silences chaos. I will not let you be touched if you remain in my presence. But my child, you must choose me again, not casually, not halfway, fully, entirely, desperately. You cannot fight what you cannot see without me. I see the nights you sit in your bed, worrying about what could go wrong. I see the moments you rehearse worst-case scenarios in your head. But have you forgotten who I am? I split the sea, I shut the mouths of lions, I walked in fire with my servants, I raised the dead, I calmed storms with a single word. What makes you think your situation is beyond my reach? The reason I am warning you tonight is because the spiritual realm is active. There are forces seeking to influence your emotions, twist your thinking, and make you isolate yourself from me. That confusion you've been feeling, that cloud of heaviness, that constant tension, it is not from me. I am not the author of confusion. I am the God of peace. So if peace is missing, that means something foreign has tried to slip in. Do not give it room. Do not entertain the thoughts that lead you away from truth. Do not agree with the lies that say you're not loved, not protected, not worthy. Those lies come from a defeated enemy who is desperate to pull you down because he knows what I've placed in you. If only you saw yourself through my eyes, you would walk boldly and unafraid. You are not alone in that house. I am there. My spirit hovers even now. The enemy can knock, but he cannot enter unless you open the door through fear, bitterness, disobedience, or pride. Keep the door shut. Raise your voice in prayer. Speak my name. Declare my word. Sing even when you feel low. Praise even when your heart is heavy. This is how you fight, and I tell you again, this is not a drill. Something is trying to unfold tonight. But if you cling to me, you will not just survive, you will be elevated. Yes, this attack is real, but so is the miracle waiting on the other side of it. Do not let what you feel in the natural override what I am doing in the supernatural. I am working behind the scenes. I am flipping plans. I am canceling traps. I am pulling people out of your life who were planted there to distract you. Trust me in the separation. Comment 333 to declare your faith is still alive. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not on your own. You are mine. And what belongs to me cannot be stolen unless it walks away. Come back to me with urgency. Let go of what I've been asking you to release. That addiction, that toxic relationship, that constant compromise, it is draining your strength and keeping you from seeing clearly. This is your night to take authority again, to rise in boldness, to cover your home, your family, your mind. Don't just survive, thrive in my presence. The enemy can threaten, but he cannot overrule me. And tonight, I will stand at your door and guard it myself. If you say yes to me, I will say no to every force trying to invade your space. Get your house in order. Not just your physical house, but the house of your soul. Clean the rooms of your heart. Sweep away the fear. Throw out the bitterness. Open the windows to let my breath fill you again. Speak my word aloud. Make no room for the serpent. Shut down every whisper of fear with my truth. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You have allowed certain voices too close. You've let things play in your ears that do not come from me. Music, conversations, media, words that seem harmless but carry darkness with them. Clean it up. Don't let these things feed what is trying to haunt your nights. I am trying to restore your sleep. I am trying to restore your joy. But you have to cooperate. My love for you is deeper than the ocean. My power is greater than every attack. My presence is closer than your breath. I am not a distant God. I am your Father. I am your covering. I am your warrior. And I have been patient, waiting for you to take this seriously. Tonight is not just another night. There is a line being drawn. You either believe I am who I say I am, or you let doubt consume you. But I am calling you to rise. I am calling you to stand. I am calling you to trust me again. You may not understand everything that is happening around you, but if you trust me, I will turn every threat into a testimony. I will turn every trial into triumph. I will expose what has been lurking near your door, and I will destroy what was sent to destroy you. Just say yes. Just come back. Just trust me. My arms are still open. My grace is still reaching. But the clock is moving. Night is almost here, and you need to decide before the shadows fall. There are things I am revealing to you now that will save your life, save your family, save your purpose. Every breath I speak into your spirit right now is filled with warning and love. Yes, both at once. Because I love you, I will warn you. Because I see what you cannot see, I must speak what others will not. You need to wake up to what's happening around you. There is a spiritual war at your doorstep. And no, it's not just a feeling. It's not just bad vibes. It's not just coincidence. It is darkness trying to find an open place in your life. And tonight, its assignment is to get in through your thoughts, through your fear, through your silence. But you are not helpless. You are not weak. You are not exposed when you stay under my protection. You may have felt like no one understands you. You may have questioned why your life feels so heavy lately. But it's because you are in a battle, not with flesh and blood, but with forces that tremble at my name. And I have chosen you to stand firm, not to run, not to hide, not to fall into despair. You were born for this moment. I put my breath in your lungs for this very hour. Don't let your faith slip now. Comment 5, 5, 5 if you believe you are chosen and covered. The enemy has studied you. He knows what triggers your fear. He knows what discourages your heart. He knows how to whisper just enough lies to make you doubt what I've promised. But I am removing the fog from your mind right now. I am clearing your vision so you can see this for what it really is. This is not about small problems. This is not about random frustrations. This is about your calling. This is about your household. This is about your future. Do not underestimate what I've placed inside you. You carry more than you realize. That's why the attacks feel so specific. That's why the warfare feels personal. Because it is. The enemy doesn't waste energy on the lifeless. He comes after those who are marked, who carry light, who carry purpose. That's you. That's why your nights have been uneasy. That's why your thoughts have been spinning. But I am calming the storm inside you right now. You don't have to fight this alone. You were never supposed to. You have tried to hold everything together with your own strength, but that's not what I asked of you. I asked for surrender, not performance. I asked for trust, not perfection. You don't have to prove anything to me. You don't have to earn my protection. I've already set it in motion. But you do have to walk in it. You cannot say you trust me and then live in fear. You cannot declare your faith with your lips, but feed your soul with doubt. I need your whole heart, not a piece of it, not when it's convenient. I need you present. I need you prayerful. I need you to believe that I'm still the same God who moves mountains, parts seas and shuts the mouth of lions. I've seen the enemies that have tried to form around your house. I've watched the spirits that have circled, waiting for an open door, but they will not cross my line. They will not invade what I have covered. If you dwell in my shadow, no harm will overtake you. I say it again, this is not a night like any other. Do not go to bed without speaking my name. Do not close your eyes until you've invited me in, because when I come in, fear must leave. Comment 1212. If you believe the blood of Jesus still protects your house, you are not defenseless. You have weapons. Prayer is your weapon. Worship is your weapon. My word is your sword. Don't just sit and hope things get better. Stand up in the Spirit. Open your mouth. Speak life. Speak truth. Cancel every assignment of the enemy in my name. Tell fear it has no room. Tell anxiety it is evicted. Tell depression it cannot stay. When you speak with faith, heaven moves. I have not left you vulnerable. I have equipped you. I have called you. I have placed authority in your voice. But if you keep waiting for things to fix themselves, you will miss what I've already given you. I have poured out power. I have poured out grace. I have poured out protection. Reach for it. Use it. Declare it. I don't care what they said about you. I don't care who walked away. I don't care what label the world gave you. I say you are mine. I say you are redeemed. I say you are called, protected, loved, and held. No eye watching your house can stop the move I am about to release in your life. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. But hear me clearly, obedience matters. You cannot keep playing with darkness and expect light to overflow. You cannot walk in two directions. You must choose. You must let go of what is pulling you away from me. You know what it is. I've already whispered it to your heart. I've already brought conviction. You don't need another confirmation. You need to obey. There is so much I want to release over you. Blessings you haven't even imagined. Peace you've never experienced. A level of favor that makes no sense in the natural. But I cannot pour new wine into old wineskins. I cannot place fresh anointing where compromise lives. Clean the house, purify the altar, return to your first love, return to me. This is a final warning, not because I want to punish you, but because I want to protect you. When Noah built the ark, no one believed the rain would come. They laughed. They ignored the signs. They continued with life as usual. But when the rain began, it was too late to prepare. I am giving you this word now because I don't want you caught in the flood. Build your ark in prayer. Prepare your home in worship. Gather your family under my name, because what is coming cannot be resisted in the flesh. It must be met in the spirit. And if you are willing, I will cover you. I will make your home untouchable. I will silence the plans formed in secret. I will bless you in plain sight. But you must walk with me, not just tonight, but from this night forward. This moment is not a pause, it is a turning point. I am the God who formed you, who carried you through fires that should have consumed you, who stayed when everyone else left. And now, I am calling you to attention because the hour is heavy, and your response tonight will echo into your tomorrow. There is something trying to invade your peace, and I won't let it win. But I need you to stop sitting on the fence. You've heard me before. You've felt that stirring deep inside, pulling you back toward me. But you've been hesitant, distracted, caught up in everything else. You've put off what your soul keeps begging for me. Your spirit is dry because you've been drinking from empty wells. You know it, you feel it. But you're afraid to return because shame has convinced you that I won't accept you. That is a lie. Shame doesn't come from me. I am not waiting to punish you. I am waiting to restore you. I am not keeping score. I am holding out my hand to lift you back up. But I will not force you. I gave you free will because I want your love to be real. And now I need you to use that will to come home. Because the enemy watching your house is hoping you stay distracted just long enough for the door to crack open. Comment 777 if you believe your comeback is greater than your setback. The enemy isn't just after your mind. He's after your lineage. He's after your peace. He's after your joy. That sudden heaviness you felt last week, that strange argument that came out of nowhere, that relapse into old habits you thought were gone, these weren't random, these were coordinated strikes, because you carry a future that intimidates hell. You carry something that, if fully activated, will not just shift your life, it will break chains for others too. And that's why I'm speaking so urgently. Because your delay in returning to me is giving space to something that doesn't belong near your destiny. But here's the truth. It's not too late. The trap hasn't closed. The plan hasn't succeeded. I've held back what was meant to hit you. I've sent angels to delay the attack. I've shielded your house even when you didn't know it. But now I need your participation. I need your agreement. I need your yes, not just in words, but in action. Tonight isn't just another night. It is a line in the sand. You have prayed for me to move. You have asked for confirmation. You have begged for a sign. This is that sign. This is me, speaking clearly, with urgency, because I love you, and love warns when danger is near. You feel that stirring in your chest right now? That's not fear. That's your spirit waking up. That's the real you rising again. You've been asleep too long. You've let your faith grow cold. But I am lighting a fire inside you again. Not one that burns out quickly, but one that will carry you into your calling with boldness. But you have to make a choice. No more halfway. No more when I feel ready. You are ready now, because I am ready. The moment you say yes and open the door, I will come in, and when I step into your house, everything the enemy planned must bow, depression will lift, confusion will clear, strength will rise. And what looked like chaos will become the ground where miracles grow. You keep saying you want peace, but peace doesn't come without alignment. You must walk with me to dwell in peace. Not just visit me when life gets heavy. Not just whisper a prayer when you're scared. I want your heart, not your routine. I want your trust, not your performance. I want your love not because you're forced, but because you've finally seen I'm the only one who never leaves. Comment 999 if you know your heart is turning back to God right now. Let me be clear. I am not just trying to protect you from what's outside your house. I am also trying to heal what's already inside. The tension, the broken trust, the distance between you and your family, the silent pain you carry in your room when no one sees. I see it, I feel it, and I am not ignoring it. I am moving in it. But healing requires surrender, and surrender starts with honesty. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Stop pretending you're fine. I already know the truth. I know you feel tired. I know you're carrying things too heavy for your shoulders. I know you've had to be strong for everyone else, and no one checked on you, but I am checking on you now. I am sitting beside you in this very moment, and I'm not asking you to fix it all. I'm just asking you to hand it to me. I know the pressure you're under. I know the things you don't tell anyone. I know how many times you've smiled in public while crying in private. But you don't have to carry it alone anymore. I am lifting it now. You don't need to explain it to me. You just need to open your heart. I'll take care of the rest. This night is holy. This moment is sacred. The next decision you make could shape your next decade. Yes, it's that serious. Because I'm not just trying to rescue you, I'm trying to realign your purpose. You've been living beneath your calling. You've been tolerating cycles that I died to break. And tonight, I'm breaking them. But you have to come with me. There's blessing on the other side of your obedience. There's peace waiting in the place of your surrender. There are answers you've been crying for that I'm ready to release, but only if you trust me. I'm not just promising to protect you tonight. I'm promising to rebuild what was lost. I'm promising to make you stronger than before, to give you clarity, to give you back the fire you thought was gone forever. I still have plans for you. You haven't missed your moment. You haven't ruined everything. You're not too far gone. The fact that you're still reading this is proof that I've kept you alive for more than just survival. You are going to thrive. You are going to see my hand move. But this warning is not just for protection, it's for alignment. There's still life in you, still fire, still promise. And I am still here, speaking into you, not with anger, but with a deep and burning love. You are mine. You were always mine. Even when you wandered, even when you doubted, even when you questioned everything, I never gave up on you. The reason I've sent this word to you is because you're standing at the edge of a battle that you don't fully see. There's something trying to reach your home, trying to shake your foundation, trying to steal your hope, but I will not let it. Not while you're under my voice, not while your heart is turning back to me. But you must not take this lightly. You must not treat this moment like every other night. Something is shifting. You feel it. You may not be able to explain it, but your spirit knows. I am awakening you because what's coming is not a game. This is the hour where your yes matters more than it ever has. If you don't guard your house in prayer, if you don't speak my name over your family, if you don't return to the secret place, I cannot promise that everything you've built will stand. But if you run to me now, I will secure it all. Comment 1010 if you know this is your turning point. You've felt surrounded by things you can't control. Finances have shaken. Relationships have broken. Your mental peace has been under fire. It's not all in your head. It's the weight of the spiritual pressure pressing against your walls, trying to get inside. But the enemy forgot something. This house belongs to me. And when I claim something, no one can take it unless you hand it over. You are not weak. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. I have placed my mark on your life. You carry my spirit. And even if the storm has been loud, I am louder. Even if the shadow has crept near your door, I am the light that drives it out. I am not pacing the floor, wondering what to do. I already have the victory. I just need your agreement. Come back into alignment. Remember who you are. You're not a slave to fear. You're not a victim of your past. You're not chained to who you used to be. The world may label you based on your mistakes, but I call you by your name. I call you redeemed. I call you chosen. I call you mine. And no eye watching your home can curse what I have already blessed. But hear me clearly. There are things in your life that must go. You know what I'm talking about. I don't need to list them. You already feel the conviction. I've been patient. I've waited for you to turn. I've whispered. I've nudged. But now I'm speaking plainly. If you don't lay it down, it will drag you where you don't want to go. It will open doors you've begged me to shut. It will bring consequences I never wrote into your story. I'm not trying to take joy from you. I'm trying to protect your soul. I'm not trying to control you. I'm trying to save you from what you can't see coming. You think you have time, but the enemy is not waiting. He is circling, hoping you'll stay numb just a little longer. He's hoping you'll say, "It's not that serious," while he tightens his grip around what matters to you most. But I have drawn a line tonight, and I am standing between you and everything that was sent to destroy you. Comment 1515. If you believe God is blocking every attack against your family, do not let the world distract you with noise. Do not let your own mind talk you out of what your spirit knows is right. You don't need another opinion. You need my word. You don't need another escape. You need my presence. You don't need another chance to run. You need to stand. Face me. Speak my name again. Even if your voice shakes, even if you feel unworthy, I am listening. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I don't need a perfect prayer. I just need an honest heart. The moment you open your mouth, heaven will respond. Chains will break. Darkness will lift. Angels will surround you. Not because you earned it, but because I promised it. Because I said I would never leave you or forsake you. Because I said no weapon formed against you will prosper, and I never lie. You think you're just trying to get through the night, but I'm preparing you for the next season. The enemy thought tonight would break you. He thought tonight would push you over the edge, but he didn't realize I had already written a rescue plan. I had already sent this word. I had already placed my fire around your house. And you, yes, you, are walking into victory, not defeat. But don't stop now. Don't go back to the silence. Don't fall back into that routine of spiritual numbness. Let this night be different. Let this word be the one that wakes you up, not just for a moment, but for good. Start praying again. Start worshiping again. Speak my name until every lie leaves your atmosphere. Declare my word until peace floods your chest. This is not hype. This is holy. I'm not calling you back into religion. I'm calling you into relationship. I'm calling you into real power, real joy, real authority. You've tasted temporary comfort before, but now I'm offering something deeper. I'm offering what the world cannot give and hell cannot steal. I'm offering myself. All I ask is your yes, not a perfect yes, just a willing one. If you give me that, I'll take care of the rest. I'll fight what you can't see. I'll silence the voices you've been battling in your mind. I'll heal what you thought was permanent. I'll restore what you thought was lost. I'll cover you so completely that the very ones watching your house will wonder why they can't touch you. You are standing in a spiritual moment. There is something watching your house, and I'm not speaking about flesh and blood. I'm talking about the kind of presence that seeks to choke your peace, plant fear in your home, and confuse what I've spoken over you. But this is your rescue. This word, right now. I see what's coming, and I won't stay silent while danger waits at your door. I won't stay quiet when I see your heart drifting. I'm reaching you tonight, not to scare you, but to protect you, to warn you, to shake your soul awake before something irreversible unfolds. If you keep putting me off, something sacred will be lost. But if you respond now, I will turn what was meant to harm you into something that builds you. Comment 1717. If you believe God is turning this battle around for your good, you've spent so long trying to be strong for everyone else, holding it all together, smiling when your heart is breaking, pretending to be okay because you didn't want to look weak. But I never asked you to carry it all. That pressure, that weight, that fear, it was never yours to bear alone. You've worn strength like armor because you thought that's what survival looked like. But I'm calling you into something better. I'm calling you to surrender. Because when you place it in my hands, it stops being a burden and becomes a testimony. Let go. Let me carry you. Let me fight what you were never created to fight alone. You've been surrounded, yes, but not just by threats. You've also been surrounded by grace, surrounded by angels, surrounded by my protection. The enemy has plans, but so do I, and I do not lose. Every trap he set for your destruction, I'm reversing it. Every curse spoken over your family, I'm silencing it. Every dark force that tried to get close, I'm cutting it off. But you must stay under my covering. You must choose to remain in me. You can't keep running to me in fear and then walking away in pride. You can't treat my presence like a backup plan when things go wrong. I want to be your first response, not your last resort. I want your heart when it's broken, yes, but I also want it when things are going well. I want your worship before the battle is over. I want your voice before the storm clears. That's what faith looks like. That's where the power lives. You say you trust me, then show me. Speak to me when no one else is around. Get on your knees even when you're tired. Open the word when your mind is scattered, because it's in those moments, those hidden, quiet, unseen acts of faith that I do my loudest miracles. I've watched how hard it's been lately. I know you feel like you're under siege from every direction. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually. But what the enemy doesn't understand is that pressure doesn't crush my people, it prepares them. The heat he used to destroy you is the same fire I use to refine you. And if you stay with me through this moment, you will come out stronger than you've ever been. Comment Amen if you believe breakthrough is coming through this pressure. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to stay connected to the one who does. I'm not asking you to predict the future. I'm asking you to trust me with it. Because while the world watches your house in suspicion, I'm watching it in love. I see every room, every corner, every wound, every prayer. I know what happened there. I know what broke your heart in that space. But I also know what I've promised you, and I never break my word. Tonight, I want you to anoint your house. Speak my name over your doorway. Place worship back in the center. Turn down the noise of the world and tune your spirit back to me. This is not superstition. This is protection. When my name is honored, darkness has no place. Where my presence dwells, torment cannot stay. Invite me in fully, not just emotionally, but practically. Let me walk through your home, through your thoughts, through your plans, through your wounds. I won't force my way in, but if you ask me, I'll come. And when I come, I restore. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Some of the attacks you've been facing didn't start with you, they were passed down. Generational cycles, unseen patterns, repeated heartbreaks. But I'm speaking this over your life tonight. It ends with you. The fear, the confusion, the late-night battles, the unseen heaviness. I am breaking it now, not by your strength, but by my spirit. But you must say yes. You must walk away from the patterns that keep reopening old wounds. This is not the season to play it safe. This is the moment to go all in. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for surrender. I'm asking you to come back. You don't have to get it all right before you come to me. You come to me so I can help you get it right. That's grace. That's mercy. That's what the cross was for. And I'm telling you right now, my blood still covers, my name still delivers, my word still stands, my promises still live, and you, yes, even you are still part of the plan. Don't believe the lie that you've gone too far. Don't believe the whisper that says it's too late. If it were too late, you wouldn't still be reading this. You wouldn't feel the stirring in your heart. That's me. That's my spirit. Reaching past everything you've been through, reminding you that I never gave up on you. You were never abandoned. You were never invisible to me. I just need your surrender. I just need your yes, because I'm still standing at the door knocking, not as a stranger, not as a judge, but as your father, your defender, your deliverer, your anchor. I've been protecting you from things you didn't even know were there. You thought you were just lucky that something didn't happen, but it wasn't luck. That was me. I stopped the accident. I blocked the betrayal. I cancelled the plan the enemy whispered in the dark. You didn't hear it, but I did. You didn't see it, but I saw. I've been guarding your house when you were too tired to even pray. I've been holding up the walls around you with grace. And I'm not finished yet. But now, I'm asking you to take your place again, because the battle is shifting. It's no longer about what's happening to you. It's about what's trying to stop you from becoming who I called you to be. That fear that's been crawling into your chest at night, that heaviness you wake up with, those sudden moments of discouragement, none of them are random. They're tactics, assignments. Because the enemy knows he can't destroy you unless he can distract you first. Comment 222 if you trust God is exposing every hidden attack against your peace, and I am exposing them now. Not to make you panic, but to make you powerful, because a threat that's revealed is a threat that can no longer hide. That's why I'm speaking so clearly. That's why I won't let you go on in silence. I'm pulling back the curtain on what's been operating around your life. You've been under spiritual pressure, and I've come to push back the darkness that thought it could enter unchallenged. You may feel tired, but I am not. You may feel small, but I am not. I am still the God who never sleeps, never weakens, never loses control. And I will not let your house become a battleground for fear. Not when you belong to me. Not when I've paid the price to make you mine. But I need you to close every open door. Look around. Examine your heart. Examine what you've let in, not just physically, but spiritually. What are you feeding your mind? What are you allowing into your atmosphere? What are you tolerating that I've already told you to remove? Some of the oppression you've felt has been fueled by things you could have shut down. Certain conversations, certain environments, certain voices. I told you they weren't for you, but you stayed because it felt easier than walking away, and now you're feeling the weight of that choice. But it's not too late. You can change it tonight. You can cut off what's been feeding your weakness. You can turn off what's been drowning out my voice. This is your moment to reclaim the spiritual authority I've given you. Not because you've earned it, but because you're mine. You don't have to be perfect to pray with power. You just have to be present. You just have to be honest. I will meet you in that place. I always do. Comment Amen if you believe your house is being spiritually cleansed right now. What you don't realize is this: the enemy isn't just afraid of your prayers. He's afraid of your obedience. He's afraid of what will happen when you actually start doing what I've asked. When you stop hesitating and start walking. When you stop analyzing and start trusting. Because that's when the real shift happens. That's when chains break. That's when doors open. That's when curses are undone. He's afraid of a heart that says, "Yes, Lord," without conditions. That's why he's fought so hard to keep you distracted, discouraged, divided. Because if you ever really stepped into full surrender, you would become a threat to every dark force near your life. That's why I've come tonight with this final warning, not to shame you, but to launch you. There are things I want to do through you that go beyond survival. I didn't keep you alive just to suffer. I didn't bring you this far just to leave you in cycles. I've called you to lead. I've called you to break ground. I've called you to carry my light in places others avoid. But you must be willing. You must be clean. You must be bold. And I know that's not easy. I know what you're facing. I know how heavy your past has been. But I've already factored that in. I don't call the perfect, I perfect the called. And you are called. You don't need to beg me to stay. I was never leaving. You don't need to convince me you're worth saving. I already decided that at the cross. You just need to return, fully, without conditions, without delay, because the hour is late and the storm is forming, and I want your house to stand firm. Let me in. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Let me walk with you through the rooms of your heart. Let me touch the places you've locked away. Let me speak peace into the corners where shame used to live. Let me replace the fear with faith, the pressure with purpose, the confusion with clarity. I am not coming to condemn you, I'm coming to restore you. But restoration starts with surrender, and surrender starts now. Tonight, speak my name over your life, over your family, over your future. Say it out loud. Watch what happens. Say it until every anxious thought is silenced. Say it until the atmosphere shifts. Say it until you feel the weight lift off your chest. This is not emotional hype. This is spiritual warfare. And my name still breaks every chain. So don't be passive. Be bold. Stand in your doorway and declare, "This house belongs to the Lord." Lay your hands on your heart and declare, "My life is not for sale. I am God's." You don't have to shout for me to hear you. You just have to mean it. I am the God who sees in secret. I am the God who knows what you never say out loud. I know the burdens you hide behind your smile. I know the questions you've asked in the dark. I've seen the nights you cried quietly into your pillow, asking God, "Do you still hear me? Do you still see me? Am I still yours?" Yes, you are still mine. I have not turned my face from you. I have not closed my ears. I've drawn near even when you felt far away. You may have felt like you've been drowning in silence, but I have been speaking. You just weren't listening for my voice. You were listening for something louder, something more obvious. But I don't always shout. Sometimes I whisper. And in this moment, I am speaking plainly. Someone is watching your house. Something has been circling your peace. And I will not let it touch what I have claimed if you will stay under my covering. Comment 333. If you're declaring that your peace belongs to God alone, do you remember when I pulled you out before? That time you shouldn't have made it through, but you did? That wasn't luck. That wasn't coincidence. That was me. I stepped in. I covered you. I pushed back the thing that was sent to destroy you. And now, I am doing it again. But I need you to stop questioning whether you're worth saving. I already answered that at Calvary. Your value is not based on your performance. It is not based on who stayed or who walked away. Your worth is not found in the approval of people who couldn't see the gold I placed in you. I chose you before anyone had an opinion of you. I called you when no one else believed in you. And I'm still calling you now, not because you're perfect, but because you're mine. You feel that stirring in your chest? That's me. That's my spirit reminding you that you were made for more. That fear that's tried to linger in your house, it doesn't belong there. That anxiety trying to grip your mornings, it's a lie. That voice saying you've missed your moment, it's not from me. I'm still on the throne. I'm still writing your story. And this chapter, this very night, can become the moment everything begins to shift. But you must act. You must respond. You cannot just feel this and walk away unchanged. You cannot feel the weight of this word and pretend it was just emotion. This is not emotion. This is revelation. This is me calling you back to the place where the enemy can no longer reach you. The place of safety, the place of peace, the place of power, and that place is found in me. Comment 1111 if you know you're returning to your true place under God's protection. The pressure you've been under lately isn't just from circumstances, it's spiritual. You've been wrestling with something you couldn't put into words. That's because it wasn't natural, it was a spiritual weight. But I am breaking it now. I am lifting what you couldn't shake. I am dismantling the assignments that were sent to confuse you, delay you, distract you. You thought you were losing it, but you weren't. You were being targeted because of what's on your life. The enemy doesn't come after the empty, he comes after those who carry power. And you, even in your weakness, carry my breath. You carry my image. And that alone terrifies him. That's why he tried to shut your mouth. That's why he tried to isolate you. That's why he tried to convince you to give up. But I didn't let it work. I stepped in. I reminded you. I led you here. And now I am filling you again. Not with fear, not with pressure, but with peace. I want you to rest tonight, not in fear of what might happen, but in the confidence of who holds the night. That's me. I hold the night. I hold the morning. I hold you. You don't need to pace the floor when I am standing watch. You don't need to panic when I have already gone ahead of you. My angels are on assignment. My word is surrounding you. My spirit is within you. So speak it out, even now. Declare my truth in your home. Say, God is here. Fear has no place. Confusion must go. Darkness must flee. You have more authority than you realize. You've allowed the enemy to make you think you're powerless. But that's a lie. My spirit in you gives you authority. Not because of who you are, but because of who I am in you. You will not go to bed tonight with torment in your chest. You will not wake up tomorrow with the same old cycle, because I am here, and I am doing something new. But you must walk away from what I've already asked you to leave. That relationship, that pattern, that secret sin, that compromise, you've known for a while. I've been whispering. But tonight, I am speaking directly. Let it go. You cannot hold on to what's destroying you and expect peace to last. You must choose. And if you choose me, I will give you more than you can imagine. Not just survival, but joy. Not just protection, but purpose. Not just safety, but strength. But you cannot ride the fence any longer. This is your moment of decision. I will always love you. But I want more than just to love you. I want to lead you. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. And I will go before you. I will stand behind you. I will fight for you. I will restore everything the enemy touched. And I will make your house a sanctuary again. No more late-night fear. No more heaviness in the air. No more dread hanging over you. I am washing it clean. I am claiming it new. Because where my presence is welcomed, no darkness can remain. This is why I've been stirring your spirit. This is why your peace has felt off. This is why you've been sensing something is near, even when everything around you looked normal. Your spirit knows what your eyes cannot see. The battle is real, the enemy is circling, but I am standing. I am watching. I am calling out to you so you can take your place again, not in fear, but in faith. You have more authority than the enemy wants you to realize. You've been living like you're barely hanging on, but I created you to rise. I created you to push back darkness, to shift the atmosphere, to speak life in dead places. But you've forgotten who you are because you've been listening to voices that don't speak my truth. That ends tonight. Comment 555 if you believe God is reminding you of who you truly are. You are not weak. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not a mistake. You are not forgotten. The world may have overlooked you. People may have misjudged you, but I never did. I know your story, every part of it. And I still call you mine. I still call you chosen. I still say you are anointed. I still see destiny in your DNA. That's why the enemy is watching your house. He sees what's coming. He senses the shift. He knows something big is being born in you and he's afraid. That's why I'm here, speaking now. Because this isn't just about keeping you safe. It's about waking you up. I want you to take your place again. I want you to rise up, not for applause, not for people, but for purpose, for my kingdom, for your family, for the lives your obedience will touch. You don't even know yet what your yes will unlock, but you will. You've been asking me for change. You've been begging me for peace. But change doesn't happen in comfort. Peace doesn't come through ignoring the battle. You have to face it. And I will face it with you. You are not being sent out alone. I go before you. I fight for you. I surround you. I've already been in your tomorrow, and I came back with a promise. If you stay close to me, no weapon formed against you will prosper. But you must be honest with yourself now. You've allowed some things into your life that are weakening your spirit. You've tolerated certain distractions, certain relationships, certain compromises that you already knew I warned you about. You kept telling yourself it wasn't that serious. But tonight, I'm telling you the truth, it is that serious. It always was. This is your chance to break it off, to cut it loose, to take your soul back. I'll give you the strength if you'll just make the decision. I won't let you fall if you'll just take the first step. Comment 1212 if you're ready to step into the life God meant for you. You don't need to figure everything out right now. You just need to obey me. I will guide every step. I will show you what to let go of. I will heal what hurts. I will rebuild what was lost. But I need your surrender, not someday, not next time you're afraid now.